有咩娛樂趣聞？有咩娛樂趣？係咯，沙田係咪石門？好多黃
Ramos took 4 for 27 to wrap up the victory. As against Afghanistan, due to a poor net run rate, a loss would have all but put them out. It didn't start well.
Oh, gone! Deserved that. Straight, skidded on, Roy's gone.
That's it for our Rugby League content for you to enjoy. Tomorrow we'll show the documentary on Rugby League's legendary water splash final. It's the most amazing end to a final. Played in 1968, it is one of the most infamous moments in sport, and that's at 1:15 on BBC Two. Also, Dave Woods has an excellent weekly podcast, so just go to BBC Sound or the BBC Sport website for that. And you can keep up to date with all the latest Rugby League news on the BBC Sport website and app. We'll leave you, though, with memories of the Rugby League legend Frank Myler, who died last week. A superb centre, Frank had a stellar career as a player and a coach. He made 369 appearances for his hometown club, Widnes, and helped them win the Challenge Cup in 1964. He was a member of Great Britain's 1960 World Cup winning squad and captained the Lions to their last Ashes tour success over Australia back in 1970. A true great of the game, Frank passed away after a long illness, aged 81.
Download the BBC News app and never miss a story. Get the headlines as they happen. Personalise your app for the stories that matter to you, and watch BBC News live wherever you are. Stay up to date whatever you're up to. Download the BBC News app.
Changes to our afternoon ahead on BBC One with the coronavirus daily update from 3:30. But back to the Saturday sport first and into World Cup Rewind.
Five classic FIFA World Cup matches coming your way in the next hour as we open the vault to some of the tournament's greatest memories. We'll start in 1982 with a clash of past winners. As the second group phase reached its conclusion, Italy knew that only victory over pre-tournament favourites Brazil would see them through to the semi-finals, with a draw sufficient for the South Americans. Watching in the Estadio Sarria was John Motson.
Welcome to Barcelona, where the excitement generated every time this Brazilian team takes the field seems today to have reached new heights. Partisan support always for Brazil, but the Italians have come out strongly with their flags and their claps and horns today. They're away to our left. You're looking at the Brazilian reserve bench there. Isidora was standing by as a possible replacement for Zico, but Zico has been fast fit, and Brazil, inevitably it seems nowadays, are unchanged. So too are the Italians, and so much depends on the opinion of their camp on the form of number 20, Paolo Rossi, who so far in this World Cup has failed to do himself justice since coming back from a 2-year suspension. Today the Italians feel the prodigal son has really got to sing for his supper and has got to give Italy the kind of leadership in attack which they know they've got to have if they're going to get the result they need, which is an outright win. The record between the two countries is worth a mention. They've met 8 times. Brazil won 4, Italy have won 4, and even the goals are equal. So the game gets underway. To an enormous roar from the crowd in the Sarria Stadium. And it's Brazil playing from left to right. Italy, the Azzurri as they're known, in the blue shirts and the white shorts. Number 6, Junior, scored against Argentina. Falcao making a run from the middle of the field. This is Serginho. Referee said play on. And here's Gentile. Tardelli. Number 4, Cabrini. That was a good run by Tardelli. And Rossi! Missed it completely when well placed. Can you afford to miss those sort of half chances against Brazil? Bruno Conti, in the best Italian forward so far in this World Cup, number 16. Graziani's pulled away towards the penalty spot. Coming up on this side, Antonio Cabrini from left back. Chipping it in, and a possibility for... Oh, Rossi! Rossi's got it! Carlo Rossi has done it! 1-0 to Italy, after only 5 minutes. There was some good work over on the right, but it was when Cabrini got involved that it started. He came up from left back, chipped the ball in, and Rossi was unmarked. Santana, the Brazilian coach, knowing that his team need at least a draw, sees them go a goal behind after 5 minutes. A shot from Zico straight from the kickoff. Socrates for Brazil. Serginho. Oh, he's still running. Serginho! Oh! The sort of miss that a Sunday morning player shouldn't have been guilty of. But was he offside? I don't think he was. He battled his way through here. It bounced. He might have been offside there. They appealed, didn't they? But he made a real mess of the shot, and that has to be an appalling miss. These two countries between them have won the World Cup 5 times. Brazil with 3, Italy with 2. And here's Socrates pushing the ball forward to Zico. Oh, what a turn. He threw Gentile. Socrates is in here. Oh, it's there! Socrates scores a goal that sums up the philosophy of Brazilian football. How to play when you're behind. Look at the way Zico threw Gentile. Socrates got in on the blind side of the defence. It was a narrow angle, and Socrates has put Brazil level with 12 minutes gone. And the stadium is alight. A goal which had cheek, opportunism, and significance. 1-1. And a foul by Oriali on Junior, the first back tackle of the match. Leandro. Cerezo. Oh, Rossi. And Rossi did it again. 2-1. Carlo Rossi. Terrible mistake by Cerezo. And Italy are in front for the second time. Rossi didn't need to be asked twice. He's returned to the world stage now in proper fashion. 2 goals in 24 minutes. Italy lead 2-1. And send this match to even greater heights. Zico making a little run in the inside right channel. This is Junior. Falcao has continued his run. And he has missed. That was almost slow motion, both the shot and the dive by Dino Zoff. But Falcao got in on the blind side of the defence, tried to shoot across the goalkeeper, who might argue he had it covered. It missed the far post. Zico. Cerezo's gone charging through the centre forward position, and there he is! And Cerezo, great save by Zoff. Brilliant anticipation by the veteran goalkeeper. Keeps Italy in front. Adair. Good ball. Junior still well forward. Cerezo's in space. And so is Serginho. Serginho tried to backheel, and Dino Zoff has shown his vast experience. Then to port Serginho's backheel. Graziani looks for Rossi, who's pulling away from the defence. Still Graziani. And Rossi for a hat-trick, is it? He's missed it. And he could have put Italy into the semi-finals there, surely. Graziani made it all possible. Rossi pulled away from the last defender. Valdir Perez must have been relieved to see Rossi, having scored twice already, put that the wrong side of the post. Luisinho to Junior. Away from Conte. Falcao over to the right in a good position. Still Falcao out. Still Falcao. What is right? It's there! Falcao, who plays for an Italian club, is now in his lead. They're off the bench to celebrate. And Falcao took his time here. He had other players waiting. He made the space. He crashed that with his left foot beyond the flailing arm of Zoff. And now the flags come out. Beautifully placed, and it's 2-2. Paolo Roberto Falcao, the scorer, after 68 minutes. And now, if the score was to stay like this, Brazil go through and Italy go out. One wonders if Rossi had buried that chance, what would have happened then? Antonioni. Graziani is in the middle, and it's behind, is it by Cerezo? Yes, corner. Yao Havelange, the FIFA Supremo in the crowd today. Bagomi is up there, shot by Tardelli, and it's extended! Paolo Rossi was there again! Unbelievable! It's 3-2 to Italy! The ball turned in once more. The header back in by Bagomi, the shot by Tardelli. And Paolo Rossi struck with his right foot and has completed a hat-trick, one of the most remarkable possibly in the World Cup. And Cabrini again, and Graziani, this willing target, this typical European player up front. He held on well and waited for support, and it's arrived now. And Antonioni trying to get Rossi in, and he's onside. And Antonioni's unmarked on the far post, and he's got Orioli forward, and Antonioni's there, and it's a goal! No, the flag's up. It's not a goal. It's offside, I think. He's held his head, he's seen the flag. So they're going to play on. The flag must have been earlier in the move, and at the other end it's Adair. Bit of a fight on the edge of the area, it's still 3-2. The flag went up when Rossi got down the right. Brazil is stood in with a chance. Socrates waiting for the free kick from Adair. Cerezo's in there. And coming in at the back. Oh, Oscar came in and Zoff hangs on. And the referee says no goal. Oscar appealed it was over the line. And Klein remained unmoved. And I don't think there's been a World Cup match like this. Certainly not one that Dino Zoff has played in. He clutched that header from Oscar. It was on the line, but it wasn't over. The referee was right again. There's 50 seconds to go. Zoff has kept them out so often. Can you keep them out a bit longer? Leandro. And Luisinho's forward. And a corner. Italy say it was a goal kick. It's a corner. Driven. Oh, what a poor corner by Brazil at that particular moment in the game. Can Falcao get the ball back in the box? The referee looking at his watch. It's in for Isidoro, hooked away brilliantly by Marini. 15 seconds of normal time to go. Everybody packing the Italian penalty area. Junior for Brazil. Falcao. Number 2, Leandro. Falcao's coming in on the far side. And look at them on the Italian bench. We're in stoppage time. Corner to be taken by Adair. We have to move the board there to get the corner taken. Oh, and Zoff did brilliantly. Cerezo tries to get it back in, and the referee has blown for something. They think it's time, it's not. It's an offence in the penalty area on an Italian player, Antonio Cabrini. Italy would look to be in the semi-final, but there will be stoppage time, that's true, but he's blowing now, and Italy have won 3-2, and Brazil go out. Italy are in the semi-finals with a hat-trick by Paolo Rossi, and Brazil, the great artist from South America, who came back twice, couldn't come back the third time, and it's the Italian players who celebrate. Rossi's 3 goals have given Italy a 3-2 win and a place in the semi-final.
An unforgettable day for Paolo Rossi, who added to his hat-trick with 2 more goals in the semi-final against Poland, and then a further strike in the final against West Germany to set Italy on the way to lifting their 3rd World Cup.
Italy are the world champions.
We jump forward 20 years now to an opening group game between the USA and Portugal. The pair had been drawn with Poland and co-host South Korea, with the Portuguese and their famed golden generation big favourites to progress. In situ in Suwon with Trevor Stephen and Barry Davies.
2 up. Koto winning the header unfairly over McBride. He's supported up front by a 20-year-old Landon Donovan. And it's Stewart who will take the first American free. Anyway, it's a corner from it. And Stewart a long way out and decides to have a crack at goal. But, a bit of pressure early on. And that's a fine save! In the lead! O'Brien is the scorer. Finishes football for line. He's in some sort of heavenly arena. 3 minutes and 4 seconds. It was a cracking stop initially from the header, but O'Brien waiting to finish it off. Why are we out here and they're back there?
There are three kinds of people. The ones above.
You escaped, didn't you? You make it sound like I was in prison.
Yes, Wendy, are you the doctor?
Yes.
Was smoking at the labs.
This is a gated community.
I've met the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. I've never seen her before.
Here, you will choose someone to marry.
Now, you're still right. Barely. Too bit.
My name is Tokyo.
Here are two pictures. One is your locker, the other is a garbage dump in the Philippines.
You moved here.
Right to remain silent!
What do you say, Spence? Not much. How's it feel getting out?
We have a little going away message.
How's it going over there?
Really want.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Mrs. Stanley, you're being charged with treason.
I've met the person I want.
Dear Diary.
Grocery shops in cities like Montreal are stocked.
There's something they...
Two UH-60 Black Hawk gunships.
The road to Paris now lies open. 7 million refugees are on the move.
cognitive left, partial deafness in EN. First.
How you doing, Holly? How's it going? Holly? What's Pesach?
Mr. Flarsky?
What? Wait, fuck.
Minus 15.
Help me with this, will you, dear?
Over your head.
Can't even pass your driver's test. Because you wouldn't let me practice.
Listen, from this moment on, I command.
Well, apparently. Well,
We're gonna be a hit factory, like Motown, but for computer. We're gonna be a hit factory, like Motown, but for computer games. You heard it here first.
I understand you.
you came up short.
Either you.
Intake 5. You just don't get it.
Okay,
You just sound.
No, they ain't gonna harm you. They ain't gonna harm you. Come, look this way. Look this way.
match than he has through the World Cup series. Right on the spot today, though. Brilliant jump by Jordan. It was always his. And Dalglish made no mistake. There's different attitude of the team. There's a tremendous difference in the Scottish supporters too. They've really been performing around the ground during the half-time period to the delight of the neutrals. So this one's offside. A real testing ball. It was awkward for the goalkeeper. Left to Kennedy. Corner. Well, the players said to me on a Sunday on Friday, well, so much has gone wrong, so wrong. Surely something must go right for us. Dalglish. Oh, and what's that? A penalty given. Simmons went through. The ball knocked out to him. Simmons went through, and the referee, very close, gave the penalty. But that was clearly a penalty. I think most people would agree. Simmons went at the defence, was turned over, and now Gamble's got a chance to put Scotland 2-1 in front. It is. Little Gamble, cool, organised, struck the ball hard. It couldn't have been further into the corner. 2 minutes gone in the second half. Scotland in front, 2-1. Van der Kerkhoff. Red. Oh, that was a good save. The ball bounced twice, I think, before it reached him. One of those awkward balls for any goalkeeper. Souness for Scotland. Dalglish. He's grown up today. So Souness. Near post ball and a good header by Dalglish. Foul by Van der Kerkhoff. Kennedy. And now keep it going with the referee. Between Rioch and the referee. Just wants to get on with it. Gamble. Good play by Gamble. And again. 21! A brilliant individual goal by this hard little professional has put Scotland in dreamland. The miracle is beginning to happen. They need one more to qualify. And Gamble, first one, then two. Then he faced up his own player and her defender. He was clear, and finishing like this is lethal. All his experience, everything was there. And Scotland are now within a goal of qualifying. Just over halfway through the second half. There's plenty of time, and the Dutch are really rocking. The signs have been there for some time. The Dutch are not happy, and Scotland have to just keep their heads in discipline. Bucket, penalised. Oscar. Rosmistic. Oh, that was so nearly an own goal by Kennedy. Rosmistic completely, and Kennedy almost knocked it in. Ruby Kroll. Brett. Kroll. Brett. What a marvellous goal! And Scotland were coming alive, but suddenly back with problems. Look at that hole in the Scottish defence. And what a shot! Scotland starting to breathe and hope again. Back in trouble. 3-2. But they still need 2 goals. Gamble. This is really developing into a match of the World Cup. Not offside. Jordan. And Falcon. Van der Kerkhoff. Bucket number 4. And Ruff expecting the drop. and left the near post unguarded. It went right underneath it. Gamble. Donaghy to Jordan. Donaghy. Free kick. To Scotland. Donaghy now. Hartford. A dive. It looked to be easier to score. He just not could get high enough to knock it down. Hartford's cross, right to the far post, and besides that, quite a bit of goal there, got away, man. That is it. Scotland go out of the World Cup, but these players have been so upset in the last week, they just couldn't understand their form against Peru and Iran, to now go back and really look people in the face. And it must be said too, that possibly Ali McLeod has found the right side too late. Well, there's so much more like the Scotland we know, but going out of the World Cup, although they've beaten Holland, the 1974 finalists, by 3-2.
A famous win for Scotland, if ultimately in vain. The Netherlands went on to reach the final, but as they'd done 4 years earlier in West Germany, fell afoul of the host nation. Let's bring things right up to date now with a round of 16 clash from the 2018 tournament in Russia. France had been solid rather than spectacular in winning their group, while it took a dramatic late goal in their final game for Argentina to progress. What would the pair conjure up in Kazan? Alongside me for this one was Danny Murphy.
Welcome to Kazan. The city's name derived from the local word for a cauldron. It could not be more appropriate. The World Cup pot is now boiling, and we start the knockout stages with a clash of former champions. France have brought back the players they rested for the final group game against Denmark. Hugo Lloris, Benjamin Pavard, Samuel Umtiti, Paul Pogba, Kylian Mbappe and Blaise Matuidi all back in. It is a record 80th game in charge of Les Bleus for coach and former World Cup winning captain Didier Deschamps. It's Jorge Sampaoli's 15th game in charge of Argentina, and he's changed the team for every one. For this, only one alteration, but it is significant. Gonzalo Higuain has dropped out, Christian Pavon comes in, with Lionel Messi set to play in a central false nine role. Sampaoli says they'll play with a knife between their teeth. He may have had to retrieve it from his back. We're halfway through the year, and we're into part 2 of the 2018 World Cup with a matchup that really is worthy of the eyes of the world. Mbappe. Mascherano who came slamming in. It's a free kick for France. Mbappe was too quick for the lot of them. World Cup, last 16, it really is time for the biggest stars to shine as brightly as they can. Griezmann's one of them. Armani was beating all ends up. Mbappe couldn't climb. Armani couldn't get off the floor. Close to perfection from Griezmann, close.
Exquisite free kick. Very, very unlucky. Let's off for Argentina.
Messi. There's the return. In comes Pogba. And Tagliafico beaten to that by Mbappe. Watch him go. Mascherano won't get near him. And Mbappe down! It's a penalty for France. Grabbed at in desperate fashion by Marcos Rojo, who's collected a yellow card as well.
Well, it's a ridiculous challenge from Rojo.
The man who was France's major star at the European Championships on home soil 2 years ago. Here comes Griezmann. France have the lead. Most of the stadium is silenced. The little pocket of Petit France is quite the opposite. France 1, Argentina 0. No mistake from their main man, and they never look like being one.
World Cup rewind.
The keeper's gone too early. I mean, he's not really got it in the corner, but doesn't have to because of the keeper going early.
There's no live football, so they're showing old World Cup matches.
Drilled it.
Titi was ready and waiting for it. That's a nice turn by Pogba, who was unimpeded. France go long and go quickly, and Mbappe goes down again in the box. Goodness me. Yellow card's out. Has he pointed to the spot, or is it just outside?
First and foremost, unbelievable pass from Pogba. Love this, great run. Look at that for a pass.
Just outside.
Yeah, good decision.
It is Pogba who does hit it. Boy, did he hit it.
He was disappointed with himself there, and I don't blame